What's up, everybody? Yu-Gi-Oh 101. A special video here. This is something that I don't do too often, but if you guys paid attention to my uploading schedule videos, then you would have seen this coming. So as you can see in the title, the name of this video is called "Deck Building My Process." Um, as I've said before in previous videos, I don't do deck profiles. That's not something that I like doing, for the simple fact that is there's a potential that it can become repetitive, and the more you see it, like the less enjoyable it becomes to either play with or to go against that build. And that's kind of what you got going on with the net decks. It's boring, it's repetitive, you really don't want to see it, let's be honest. Anytime you see a video with this deck going up against this deck, you already know what they do, so you're less interested in watching that. But yeah, in this video I'm going to show you what I do, or like just a process that I take when it goes along with me trying to make a new build. Um, Again, I research a lot of cards. It's just something that I do as a hobby. I check on, you know, if there's any new cards that come out, then I just, you know, uh, refresh my memory on all of the cards that are currently in the game, and really, that's what I go off on when I build my builds. So normally it takes me like 2 weeks in order for me to make a build, but what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to make this happen in one video. I'm going to build it and I'm going to test it in order to see, something like just how well it works. So there's actually one build that comes to mind. So this build, like, I'm gonna just call new deck. Like, I'm gonna just put that as new deck, and then we're just gonna start fresh. Yeah, I got mind polluting right there. I'm not really worried about that right now. Uh, so let me see. Now this is just what I do anytime I make a new build. I just see if there's anything that comes to mind, or if there's anything that just uh, 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 sparks my interest. So like, this is literally what I do when it comes to making a build. Number C96 Dark Storm. Battle damage once per turn during another player's turn. When an attack is declared involving this card and an opponent's monster, you can detach one Exceed material from this card. That opponent's monster's attack becomes 0. It's a fiend though. I don't know if I can use that to make something. All of these are like the new cards. I'm not really. I already have a deck with these in it, so that's kind of not even important. Protect Dragon. This little thing right here. Chow Chan. When your opponent activates a normal trap card, an attack declaration involving an attacking monster you control and an opponent's monster, you can discard this card and negate that activation. If you do, destroy it. If your opponent activates a normal trap card. That could become handy, so I'm gonna throw that in my side deck just to remind myself. Stoic challenge. You can only equip one stoic. You can only control one stoic challenge. Equip only to a face-up Exceed monster that has an Exceed material. You gain 600 attack for each Exceed material attached to a monster you control, and any battle damage your opponent takes from battles involving it and their monster is doubled, but its effects cannot be activated. That's for Exceed monster. Not really focused on exceeds. Wow. Oh, you know what? I think I'm gonna try to make something with this Wow. Let me just get all those. And let's see. When this card declares an attack, gains 500 attack. If this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon one level 1 monster with 0 attack and defense from your deck. Its effects are negated, so let's check out 0 attack and defense. Monsters, 0 attack and defense. Oh, I put that in the wrong box. So yeah, 0 and 0. See who got 0 attack and defense. Box of friends, this could come in handy. Put 3 of these in there. I mean, it just might end up being the card that I end up using. Unformed Void. Once per turn, during your opponent's main phase, you can detach 1 Exceed material from this card. This card gains attack and defense equal to the total attack of all face-up Exceed monsters your opponent currently controls. This is a quick effect. Photon satellite. No. Well, it said that its effects are going to be negated, and so while it's on the field, it won't be able to do anything. But if it's a monster that has an effect that, you know, like once it hit the graveyard, then I won't have to worry about that, because when a monster has its effects negated on the field, once it hits the graveyard, then that monster's effects can still activate. So that's that loophole. So let me check. See, goes to the graveyard. Nope. To the graveyard. Let's return. I see a box of friends has that. Who is calling me? Yeah, I'm gonna have to call that girl back. No, she's not my girlfriend. I don't want to hear that. Let's see. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon from your deck 2 normal monsters with different names whose attack or defense is 0 and face up defense position. Yeah, this going right. Man, I picked the right monster all along. And now I remember I had actually did a card review on both of these, and I said that both. Man, I'm so stupid. Alright, so we have that. But what's going to go good with it? 2 normal monsters. And he said special summon 1 level 1 monster. So these 2 work good with each other. So wait a minute. Let me see. I'm probably spelling this wrong. Hell yes, I am. Let me see the clap. Oh, monster. I got it on monster. No wonder. I haven't seen anybody use these cards lately. I think I'm going to try to do something with this. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna tie it in with Box of Friends and Zombie Bow Wow, but I don't know. I have faith. I believe. I believe. Alright, so just got all necessary components. And then I'm gonna need that monster. What's the name of that thing? Spirit of the Pharaoh. Again, this is just the way I go about making my builds. I see something interesting and I just roll with the punches and I just keep going down that path until something makes sense, you know what I mean? I'll put 3 of those in there. Save that. Matter of fact, let me save that as set that to default. Okay, so alright, so what all do we have? Spirit of the Pharaoh, Box of Friends. I got Zombie Bow Wow that's gonna summon this. This is gonna 2 normal monsters. Trying to get something that's gonna work with all 3 of these, because I don't want to have one that doesn't work with the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I build my decks. Like, I just make them to be well, you know what I'm saying, like well uniformed with each other. Like I said, like it normally takes me 2 weeks to make a very solid structure. You know what I'm saying? Like just from scratch. And I'm trying to do this in like this one video. So like I do expect it to be playable, you know, so like just not perfect. Let's see. When this card is special summoned, you can special summon up to 4 level 2 or lower zombie type monsters. Let me look up level 2 and lower zombie type monsters. I can probably get some inspiration from that. Let's see, level 2. Yeah, I don't want to go no lower than that. I'll just, well, fuck it. Let's do level 2 zombies. Zombies. Alright, then, yeah, we got some options. Okay, I got Crown Zombie, Nightmare Horse, Mecha Mole, Fire Reaper, Fiend Hand, Phantom Ghost, Pharaoh's Servant, Pharaonic Protector, Plague Spreader Zombie, The Wandering Doom, Skull Servant, Pain Painter, Bacon Saver, Bacon, and Zombie Bow Wow. Okay, so we have one already in there that can fit in with the Spirit of the Pharaoh's effect. And yeah, I guess we can throw like a Bacon Saver in there. He has a nice effect that can, you know, during the battle step, while an attack is occurring, you can banish this card from your graveyard and negate the attack. Yeah, that can come in handy. I think we'll throw a Pain Painter in there for the simple fact that Pain Painter and maybe a Plague Spreader, because I want to have like some tunage going on in here. You know, for the longest time, I remember I did not want to even bother with synchros, but I guess ever since I put my hand in that cookie jar, like I just couldn't stop enjoying the sweetness. So yeah, this Plague Spreader is looking good. I don't know, I think I'll put these 2 in there too. Let me get the, oh, hey, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, okay, so I can special summon up to 4 level 2 zombie type monsters, right? Up to 4 level 2. Let me think. Normal monsters, normal monsters, normal monsters. Okay. I'm working with something. Alright, I want you to follow me now. Follow me. Okay, normal monsters. Okay. Have the normal monsters. I don't know if I should take 2 of these out or what. Yeah, I think I got a couple too many. But yeah, normal monsters. Since a lot of people are using special summons, I think I'm gonna use Faustian Bargain. I think I can use that to my advantage. Faustian Bargain right here. Send one special summon monster on either side of the field to the graveyard and special summon one level 4 or lower monster from your hand. Ha! I'm going to max out on those. Throw them in there. They can come in handy. I don't know, like I might have to shorten this from 3 to 2, because I don't want to pull these guys too early. You know what I mean? I don't want to pull them too early, or at least have like a hand shuffler or something like that. Let's see, hand or deck. Yeah, so I wouldn't be able to get it from the graveyard. On top of that, you know, it's like it's a Nami monster, so I can't really do anything. I can't really do anything else with it. Well, I guess why it's on my mind instead of me just sitting here. Let's see, not trap, monster. Here we go. Let's see, exceed. 2. And we get level 2s. Get a bunch of level 2s. Because if I'm going to have all these level 2s coming out at once, at least 4 at a time, then I'm going to need to take advantage of that. So, exceeds would be good. Gachi. Nah, I'm going to leave him alone. I never play with Gachi. You know, that's one of those calls. I don't know, like anytime I see people use too much of one thing, I kind of just take that as a challenge to not use it. I don't know, like that's always been a thing with me. What else? Chaos number C96. 96. Here we go, number C96. And if I'm gonna have this in there, or what I can do is I'm gonna take, no, I think I'm gonna take one of these out. Take one of these out of each, and then I'm gonna put in number C, what, 65. Yeah, give me 2 of these. That way I have 3 for each. I think I'm gonna be in the winning position about time I use up all of these, so I'll throw 3 of those in there. Yeah, I might have to shorten the amount of Spirit of the Pharaohs. Even though Heavy Storm isn't in there, people still using MST. Not to mention there's monsters that can take advantage of all this. Let me take out one of those. I think I'm gonna leave 3 of these in there, just for the simple fact that I might get hit with like an MST, and I don't want to activate this. You know, I don't know, man. Like I think I'm gonna just leave that out for now. I don't know, man. It's gonna be tricky. I know I'm gonna need something to protect myself with. Might need to throw in like a Swords of Light, Swords of Revealing Light. Swords. Swords of Blazing Light. If I have more cards in my hand, nah. Give me say 2 of those. That'll work. Well, since I got tuners in here, might as well try to see what I got. Yeah, I might have to do like a part 2 of this video, cause yeah, it's kind of getting, it's like 20 minutes. Yeah, like I think I'm gonna stop the video and I'm gonna start it again.